there's one instinct that you must be wary of, one that you must fight. This one's a liar, this one's a saboteur, a backbiter, and like the devil himself, he's a shapeshifter. This is the instinct that say, you've had enough, you've given your best shot, you can stand down, you can back off, you can take a knee, you can rest now. Do not listen because that instinct is a liar and it wants to bring you down. You see, this instinct is a defense mechanism from your ego. It gives you an out, a place to run, a place for sympathy and amnesty where all can be forgiven. Failure gathered together in comfort and drown their sorrows and lies and deception. They tell each other and they tell you that you did your best you could and that the deck was stacked against you and that is not your fault. I hate Plan B. Every thought that you put into Plan B, you're taking away now that thought and energy from Plan A. I have never ever had a Plan B. I made a full commitment that I'm going to go and be a bodybuilding champion. I made a full commitment that I'm going to be an American. I made a full commitment that I'm going to get in the show business. And I'm going to be a leading man, no matter what it takes. I will do the work over and over and over until I get it. They print money. They don't print time. They don't print opportunities. You can't lose money and get it back. You can't get time back. You can't get experiences back. Worship getting time back with your family. Average people focus on money. The great focus on time because I can get my time back. You've got to develop a sense of urgency. Stop living your life like you have thousands of years to live. In life, you're either here today or you're gone today. If there is something you want to do but you can do it all at one time, do just a little bit of it. I like what Rebel Schultz says. He says that by the yard is hard, but inch by inch, anything is essential. One of the most important lessons in life is that you should know is to remember to have an attitude of gratitude, of humility. Understand where the gift comes from. It's not mine, it's been given to me. I use what I have. You use what you have to help others. You know, on your last day you can't take it with you, but you can't leave it there. You don't have to work hard. You don't have to eat right. You don't have to live right. You don't have to do more than what is required to you. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. You don't have to win. You don't have to be successful in life. So the greatest things in life require sacrifice, discipline. That's why so few people achieve great things, because they don't want to sacrifice. They don't want to be disciplined. What have you done to help yourself? Most of them say, I've been working hard. I'm all about being your own hero, but not about kissing your back. In life, a lot of us believe that we are working much harder than we actually are. We think that if we got up earlier for 4 days, we've earned something. You have to drop your entire mindset. It's that way. We believe we work harder than we actually have. Trust me, most of us haven't. The one thing in life you have to realize is this: learn to help yourself. Don't count on other people to help you. Stay hard. Force yourself to do it. Say, you're the general, the brain is the general. The troops are the body. The troops must follow the general. Just do it. Make yourself do it. And if you do that, if you write it down and do that, you can change who you are. And so, they tell you it's okay to stop, it's okay to settle, it's okay to give up. And that is the instinct you need to fight, to push back, to smash it into the ground. Do not take the easy way out. Do not give up based on your instinct. If you're forced to stand down, to retreat so you can rebuild and re-attack, so be it. But make that decision based on logic. Replace it with the instinct that says, get up, go, and fight on. Identity is the governor of every single area of your life. It literally sets the temperature for all the conditions of your life. Because we know what we are, but not what we may be, and who you may be is going to be dictated by your ability to alter your identity. Because you are going to always be consistent with what you believe you're worth and what you believe you deserve. We are going through whatever it is as if it will last forever, and I want to say this. Yes, moments happen, seasons happen, but how we respond to those things determines how long those things last in our life. And so, I want to just tell you, thus to remind you of this, right? The sun will shine, okay? And the storms will come. I want you to understand that the sun will shine and the storms will come. Everything a man does for himself, guess what? He takes with him. But everything he does for the others, he leaves behind. So when you begin to say, what is it what I want to live? What contribution is that I want to begin to make? What difference do I want to make in life? What is it that I want to do with the rest of the life that I have left? What chances I need to take? What risk do I need to begin to embrace? You can either live your dreams or live your fears. What are you willing to sacrifice in order to move forward? You have to give up something that you love, and you might have to give up on the thing that you love the best. That's the fundamental sacrificial motive that we all fall down in life, guys. The question is, who gets back up? Do what is meaningful, not what is fitting, because meaning is an instinct. Meaning is an instinct that guides you in life across the totality of life, right? What is expedient? That's what you might want to do right now as an impulsive sense, right? Because you're driven forward by anger or anxiety or frustration or disappointment or despair, some sort of one-eyed motivational monster that got you in its grip that really is considering everything at once, right? Like concerning your life tomorrow or your life next week or maybe even your well-being half an hour from now. And the instinct for meaning seems to be a consequence of the integration of all those underlying motivations and emotions. In life, there's always something you can do different, and once you understand that, you can always make a different choice and get a different reaction. And that's the power in your life. That is the power that you have. No matter what's going on, you can choose to think differently, believe differently, see differently. All those things are a choice. Read Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. If you have a why, you can survive almost anyhow. I can afford to quit because I have family dependent on me. I have a world that depends on me. I understand what I'm fighting for. Do you? What are you fighting for? What are you living for? What are you doing it for? For some retweets on Twitter? Are you going to do something different? Are you going to leave behind the legacy? Because regardless of anything, a legacy is left, whether we want to live it or not. Either way, it's going to be left in a way you don't want to live, or in a way that you want to live it. Legacy is left regardless, but you right now have a chance. Here is the problem I find most people have. They judge themselves through the lens of a moment that they failed at something. They missed the 100 club. Didn't close that deal. They thought they were going to embarrass themselves. They flopped something and they think that defines who they are. But I'm telling you right now, you're not defined by who you are. You're defined by who you want to become. Everything you are going through is preparing you for what you ask God for. You just gotta quit tripping while you are in the process. When you see people bear their suffering nobly, there's nothing in that but good. And then, when you see people take on more responsibility and decide that they are going to arm up and comfort their suffering honestly and forthrightly, that their lives get better and the lives of the people around them get better too. And so, that is very strange as well, because it also means that the pathway to less suffering is through suffering. It is the thing that allows you to go the extra distance, to dig a little deeper, to push harder, to get after it, and it actually takes two opposite forces to bring it to life. It takes both emotion and logic to reach your maximum potential, to really give everything you have, to go beyond your limits. The process is necessary. You may not see it now, but when it gets you on the other side of it, you're going to see exactly why it went that way. You're going to be okay with it. Adversity causes some people to break and other people to break records. And this is based upon of what you're made out of. The most important step we have to take in life is our next one. There is one instinct that you must be wary of. One that you must fight. This one is a liar. This one's a saboteur, backbiter, and like the devil himself, he's a shapeshifter. This is the instinct that say, you've had enough, you've given your best shot. You can stand down. You can back off. You can take a knee. You can rest now. Do not listen, because that instinct is a liar and wants to bring you down. Do not try to protect your ego with excuses. Do not fall under the weight of that cowardly instinct. And then, life becomes more meaningful. When you don't have a give-up mentality, the adversity becomes an opportunity. Embrace your opportunity. Now is the moment to face the world and never give up.